Mercury versus Fever. Drama in the last game here, Skee. Mercury got blown out pretty much. The score did not indicate how big of an ass kicking that was. They're just 3-11 the last 14 games. And I was looking up their stats. They're not just, it's not like they're just awful on defense or awful on offense. They're just kind of in the middle on every, well, they're not in the middle. They're kind of in the bottom of everything. But this is a Fever team they've had some trouble covering these games. 8.5 feels like a pretty big number here in a revenge spot. What do you see with this game?
First of all, whenever I hear that word, no matter how it's said, I think of our friend Dave Sherapan with the drama.
Drama.
Yeah, I missed that guy. This game, what you said about the Fever, like, yes, they haven't been playing the best basketball. Their defense hasn't been good. That's a big reason why they haven't been trustworthy to cover games. But this Mercury team has been playing really poor too. They're probably, they're probably the most disappointing team in the season this year. Like, the roster is way better than they have 4 wins or something like that. They look pretty good in their last game versus Seattle. They played with, a big effort. It looked like everybody, came together and, said that we're going to get this game, but that was a storm. I mean, they've been able to do that a little bit versus some of these bottom feeders like that. Versus a team like Indiana, who at least is finding their offensive rhythm right now and is healthy, it's a little bit of a different task. And you absolutely have Indiana's attention after how chippy last game was. So I'm looking at this Phoenix injury report. They're now also down Natasha Mack. That'll hurt the defense. McConaughey's out. I don't have the depth necessarily. I think that the Fever can run them out the gym again. I mean, the Fever won by, double digits. And they kind of took their foot off the gas in the fourth quarter. They didn't even shoot the ball well. I think they shot less than 30% from 3. I think they can shoot a lot better. I would be betting the Fever here in this game. And as far as the total, I mean, the Fever started slow, right? They scored 6 points in the first quarter of that last game. They still won by double digits. And the total ended like 160-something. I would think that there's no slow start this time. The Fever absolutely are going to play with pace. They're number 1 all year, and they've been playing even faster lately. I think this is either over or Fever.
Yeah, Sophie went 0 for 5 from 3. She had 2 points. I have already bet her over 1.5 made threes tonight in a bounce back spot.
I love Sophie, and she's been hot. That's a good bet. You saw it. I know you saw that, right? I love that the clip from yeah, I love it. I love it. I love everything about it.
I got to be honest, Skee, she is winning over the locals here more than Caitlin Clark is. Like, if you ask, like, it was Caitlin in a landslide, but now if you asked everyone who they like more, it's like kind of like Sophie.
Sophie's pretty likable, man.
She's very
for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, but no, in all seriousness, Sophie hasn't gone 2 games in a row under that 1.5 3-pointer in quite some time. I think it's like 10 or 11 games. So I will be, I will be playing her until she hits a slump. So Dream and Valkyries, this Dream team is starting to click here at Skee. They've won 8 out of 10. And this is a crazy stat from the Valkyries. So they have 7 losses. And the last 5 of them are just to the Aces and the Lynx. Mm-hmm. They hold their own against these. Oh, yes, they do. So interesting line here. Atlanta minus 2.5, over under 166. You and I both like the Dream. I like the Dream here tonight. What do you think?
I don't know. I wouldn't be so fast to go to that side. I get that the Dream have been playing well. A lot of it has been since they made an effort to play with a lot more pace. Just to get some more easier shots than having to deal with, half-court defenses time and time again. And they look good doing it. They played the Fever twice. We've talked about how bad their defense is. I forget the other 2 games, but it could be a different situation, a different story here. Valkyries are one of the best defenses in the league. Valkyries like to play slow. Will the Dream be able to play that up-tempo style that they've been having success with? This could be one where it's kind of correlated here, Andy. If you like the Dream, you think they'll play faster, it could be an over. If you like the Valkyries, it's probably more a slower defensive game. And the one thing I will say, you should get a better shooting performance from the Valkyries. I think they shot like less than 20% from three in their last game. So if you do like the over, because I see a commenter saying give us a total on this game, Skee. If you do like the over, you can expect some positive regression from that side, and they should shoot better being at home. So I can say that for the total. And last but not least, as far as the side, just to play devil's advocate here, Andy, you have Coach of the Year, Natalie Nakase on Golden State side. They've lost a couple games in a row. They've had a couple of days off. I think you'll get a really good game plan and effort from that Valkyrie side.
All right. So Skee and I, a little bit of head-to-head action here. Should we do a 3-day pass? Let's do a head-to-head 3-day pass. This isn't a care to make things interesting, Skee, because I think you're wrong, but let's have a little bit of fun today. So after the show, in the comments section, not in the live chat, after the show, type if you like Skee and the Valkyries or the Dream. We're doing the spread. So you get 2.5 points with the Valkyries, you get the Dream minus 2.5. If you like Andy or Skee, get your WagerTalk name in there, and we'll pick out a free 3-day pass. That'll make things a little bit fun here on a day packed with sports here. So, Skee, you're one of our best WNBA cappers, if not the best. What do you have up for everyone this Wednesday?
I appreciate that. Yeah, I do have a 5% play up for tonight, and I have been in good form. I won 10 of my last 11 bets in general. So far in 2026, I'm a little bit over 120 units positive in all basketball. So things are going well. Seeing the board clear right now. If you'd like to be involved, you guys come check it out over at WagerTalk. And also, if you want to hear about, the other 2 games that we didn't talk about here, I'll break them down with Rob Vino in a little over an hour. So you can check that out here on the channel as well.